Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're in a different location today. We're actually in my kitchen because in today's video I'm going to be doing a cooking video. Well, I'm going to try and film a cooking video. We'll see if I ever upload this. Hopefully I will get to and it will turn out okay. But pretty much today I'm going to be making a cheesecake. I don't know if any of you guys watch Courtney Liz on YouTube, but if you do, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I have seen her make and eat plenty of times this cheesecake that her mum Jan makes. Now every time I watch that, I'm like, oh my god, like I just want to make that cheesecake and try it, because every time she eats it and every time she makes it, it just looks so good. I have been watching her for quite a while now actually, and I just really love watching her videos. She's just so relaxed and so free. If you guys have watched her before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She's just such a genuine person, and when I seen her finally put out the recipe for her cheesecake, I was like, I have to make it. And I just thought that I would do like a recreation and try and make it as well, just so that I could share it with you guys in case you don't watch her and you haven't seen her make this cheesecake. Like seriously, every time she makes it and eats it, I just, oh my god, I get the biggest craving for it. But I've never tasted it before, but it just looks so good. So yeah, I've just come back from Coles now. I've picked up all my ingredients, so I'll show you guys what I picked up. I'm gonna prep everything and then I will make the cheesecake once I have everything together. I'm not going to measure it out on camera just because it will take forever, but I will set everything up and then I will put down in the comments below as well what like products I use and how much I use of everything, just so that you guys will know. PS, sorry I look like a dag. I'm literally in my pajamas right now. I just got home from work probably like an hour or so ago, and I just thought I would just make it a nice casual video. I don't have any makeup on, so please excuse that. But yeah, if you guys are interested, then let's just get straight into the video. Now, in the US where she lives, they use graham crackers, I believe they're called, just for the base of the cheesecake. We actually don't sell those in Australia, so an alternative that I did find are the Arnott's, the original Scotch finger biscuits. So I'm just going to crush them up all together and make them the base for our cheesecake. You will also need a 500-gram tub of the sour cream to use for the topping, and then for the filling you will need 3 of these spreadable cream cheese cups. You will also need butter, vanilla essence and sugar. Oh, and you will need some eggs as well. But I will leave the exact amounts of everything that you'll need down below. And then also for the toppings, I picked up some blueberries and some strawberries just so that I could chuck those on top of the cake once it's finished. Hey guys, so I've just got my iPad set up here with Courtney's video on as well, and I'm just gonna follow through step by step of doing that. So far I have my base, which is the breadcrumbs. I said I made them from the Arnott's Scotch finger biscuits, and what I did was I just put them into like a food processor blender type thing. It does look like they're like hard and like not like soft, but they are. There's no actual like bumps in it. It just looks like there is. Then I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and I'm just going to put that all into this mixing bowl here, and I'm going to mix it all together. I'm just going to put it into here and I'm going to blend it all together. I'm just going to put this on 1 and then I'll just turn this on to low. Okay guys, now that this is all mixed up together, I'm just going to pour this into this tray here, and I'm going to use this tray to cook the cheesecake. And now this in here is my base. So I'm just going to pour it all in. So once it's in here, I'm just going to pat it down with my hands just so that we can get a nice even flat base. And then that is what our base of the cheesecake will look like. So as you guys can see, I'm just measuring out the cream cheese for the filling of the cheesecake. I did use about 3.5 packets of cream cheese, which equals to be about 678 grams of cream cheese. I'm then going to put it into the mixer, mix it all together, and just make sure that everything's blended really well. I'm then going to go in with 2 cups of sugar and then add that into the mixture, and again just keep mixing really well until everything's blended together. And then I'm going to add 3 eggs after I've mixed for a little while, and then mix everything together again. And just to make sure that everything's well blended. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence just to add that little bit of extra flavor, and then I'm just going to put it on low and then mix everything together. Next up, I'm going to put the oven on. I'm going to preheat it to about 190 degrees. And then I'm going to put the filling into the cheesecake after everything's well mixed, and then put it into the oven for about 55 to 60 minutes. As you can see now, I've just put some water in the bottom of the pan. This is to apparently help so that the base of the cheesecake doesn't burn. I didn't put too much water in, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan because I didn't want the cake to, the base of the cake to get wet. So I've just done that. I'm now going to put the cheesecake in here, and then I'm going to stick it in the oven for 60 minutes. Just taken the cheesecake out of the oven. It's like a little bit dark just in this one corner, but the rest looks really nice. It's nice and brown on top, how it's supposed to be. Probably a little bit darker, but I've touched it and it doesn't feel burnt. It feels so smooth, so that is really good. And it smells friggin' delicious. I'm so excited to make the topping for it, and then I will show you guys the finished product. So let's get into making the topping. So I've just measured out the sour cream for the filling, so I've used about 500 grams of that. I'm then adding in 2 tablespoons of sugar and half a teaspoon of vanilla essence to the mixture. I'm then going to put that back onto the mixer, and I'm just going to mix everything together really well. Now that that's all mixed together, I'm going to place it on top of the cheesecake, make sure that I've got everything spread out nice and evenly, and then I'm going to pop it back into the oven for about 5 minutes. This is what the cheesecake is currently looking like. I've just taken it out of the oven. I've just put the topping on it and put it in there for 5 minutes. Now I've taken it back off, and I'm going to put it into the fridge and leave it there for about 4 hours, and then I'm going to decorate it with some topping, and then I'm going to eat it. The cheesecake has been in the fridge for 4 hours, and now I've just cut up some strawberries and some blueberries and put them on top, and this is what the cheesecake looks like. And so I will try some and I will let you guys know how it tastes.